I'm on my way to meet Shmee150, the man living the supercar dream. He has over 2 million subscribers on YouTube, and today he's handing the keys of his modified GR Yaris over to me. So here we are at the Shmuseum with Shmee150 himself. Welcome. And today I'm here collecting another one of these, the Toyota GR Yaris. And this one looks a bit different to my one over here, which is fully stock. So what have you done to the car?
So we're going to have a complete run through then, I guess, of all of the modifications of the newest Yaris in the stable. Obviously the car that I've enjoyed over the last, about a year and a half almost now, which is kind of crazy. It started out as a circuit pack that I think everyone probably knows very well, the GR Yaris. The first thing we did actually was the livery. Now, the livery itself, I think a lot of these people have done custom designs and custom artworks and whatnot. This was modelled for me on the Celica GT4 of the 90s.
The iconic rally,
yes,
Toyota,
the World Rally Championship, the car that featured in Sega Rally. I've even got a Sega Rally arcade machine here in my garage, and this Castrol livery with the red and the green. And I spent a lot of time at Dub Customs doing this, measuring out how to do it, because the original Celica was a coupe, right? It's
completely different shape. How do you,
like the length of the bonnet, trying to squish everything into a small bonnet in a different style, and how much the front is completely straightforwards, basically, flat front end. So that was the first thing, to go over the whole livery, give it a unique look, play a little bit on it, obviously GR4 logos, GR Racing logos, place for a number on the side. And although it's the pearl white car rather than the gloss white car, it still fits it pretty well. Visually, the next biggest thing you notice from the front,
all of the styling kit stuck
exactly
on the side here with the red pinstripings, linking with the rest of the livery we've got.
Indeed. So this is from a company called GR. We've got the front skirt, side skirts, and the diffuser add-on, as well as the rear spoiler. And the rear spoiler makes a pretty huge difference. Yeah. But also, as you said, the red pinstripe details match with the brake calipers and the red accents all over the car. So it gives it that complete, I think, look all over it. It's really quite smart as a result. It's the spoiler for me that's the biggest part though.
Yeah.
The bigger wing at the back makes a huge difference to the overall look of the car. It just makes it look sportier, but also, I think when you see the two cars side by side, it's amazing how it transforms the look. Like having that lower,
it gives it a big different vibe to the car. With the roof being so much lower at the back, the wing stands above the roof line.
It's true.
So, what have we got under the bonnet?
Let's take a look. Now, the first thing, spot the intake. The Eventiri carbon fibre intake. It is a work of art.
This is massive. The stock one is sort of just square, fills this top space, and now we've got a full directional, flow optimized intake.
I think it just looks so good. And then obviously you can spot also the red hoses. We have the full set of Samco sport hoses.
Yeah. So it's all here, all down, all in the engine bay. This is the star of the show, really, in the engine bay.
I actually really like how it has an individual serial numbered plaque on the top as well, all those small details. Eventiri make a very, very nice piece with that. So, small changes, still early in the car's life. Obviously you can make a lot more changes to that and what comes next.
It's all these little bits that if you have to do a power upgrade or anything, it always needs to be met with upgraded exhaust. So all these little bits need to be done at some point, and that just...
It gives you the starting base, right?
Yeah.
But I want to show you a little bit more around the back of this. Some of the other elements, if we can, of the modifications that we've made. Obviously, we've got this much larger upper level to the spoiler. The way this shows through, it looks super smart. But inside, if we open it up, we have the Stern Performance rear seat delete with the carbon fibre strut. Now, of course, we have a box here with all of the parts. That's the original Venturi box. But we installed this in place of the rear seats. Gives a new carpet as well. It's cool, right?
It's incredibly cool, and it gives you it will give you a bit of extra stability, a bit of extra structure, and the weight of the rear seats being gone is a massive thing. They're not majorly practical as it is, unless you're quite short. So they can be gone without any real downside.
It's kind of funny because obviously having this cardboard box here and having the seats currently just sitting in there. Yeah. So obviously this is the rear bench below, but take that out so you get back. Yeah. When that disappears, you'll realise how much space there actually is at the back.
Very lightweight at the rear now, especially.
Yeah, it's just
the extra fun.
A little carpet just because you need it. And then here, down at the very back, obviously we have a not so standard exhaust system. We have the Miltech exhaust.
This is massively different if we compare it to the standard Yaris, which is tiny, incredibly muffled, and for whatever reason does not sound good at all. And
so
I cannot wait to hear this one. The Miltech exhaust, is it?
Yes, Miltech non-resonated axle back effectively. Now, what I always found with the stock setup is that when you're driving, all you really hear is the speaker sound inside.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot outside. If you hear the car from outside, it's just this whoosh of air as it goes past, basically.
I found the speakers to be quite strange because you sit in there and you really hear it and you think, oh, this is great. And then whenever I see videos from the outside, you think it's the new electric Yaris.
Yes, and you're like, what happened there?
Yeah.
Whereas with this, it sounds how a car that looks like this and drives like this should sound, all complemented as well with the larger exhaust tailpipes and having the styling kit to complement it and just kind of encircle them a little bit more, make it again a touch lower to the ground, and obviously that continuation of the pinstripe detail, just a little bit more emphasis on sportiness.
The rear looks so much sporty now. It's the wide stance, the double-tiered wing, just like the rally car is, making it closer to that true rally spec that it is meant to be.
It's amazing seeing them side by side because obviously I've got so accustomed to this, having spent so much time around this car, this has become the normal GR Yaris to me.
You realise how it started.
Yeah, how it started and how each of these little bits that obviously we did one at a time have all kind of added up. We've had the car in a few different places. Evolve have been amazingly helpful as well with some of the modifications we've done. And yeah, I guess there's more to go. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with wheels, suspension, engine, because these are all things I've kind of thought about a little bit. And
I think it's one car that the market has loved, and there's so many modifications to it. It's in that price bracket where it's affordable for people to add those modifications and really make it your own, just as you have here.
Definitely. I guess it's time to give you this.
It is. It's very exciting. And I can't wait to hear the difference between them. So here we go.
Is this one staying here?
If you like, yeah. I'm happy with that deal.